My name is Claire, and this is the story of how my sister stole my fiancé just 3 days before my wedding, and how I gave her a wedding gift she'll never forget. I never thought I'd be the kind of person telling a story like this. You hear about betrayal in books, in movies, in late-night gossip between coworkers, but you never think it will happen to you. You never think the people who carry the same blood as you, the people you shared your life with, could cut you this deeply. But I should have seen it coming. Maya had always been the golden child. Prettier, smarter, more charming. The kind of girl who never walked into a room, she arrived. Growing up, she borrowed my clothes, my makeup, my music playlists, and eventually my boyfriends. When I was 16, I had the biggest crush on this sweet guy named Tommy. He was shy, the kind who fiddled with his shoelaces when he talked. I'd daydream about him asking me to prom. But Maya, she didn't daydream. She acted. She convinced him to take her instead. And just like that, my fantasy dissolved. At 22, history repeated itself. I was studying abroad in Europe, trying to grow into my independence. Maya called me one night, her voice too casual, almost rehearsed. "By the way," she said, "I've been spending a lot of time with Mark." Mark. My college boyfriend. My supposed forever. By the time I returned, they were living together. And every time it happened, my parents had the same excuse ready. "Claire, Maya doesn't mean to hurt you. She just has this magnetic personality." Magnetic. That word haunted me. But I thought Jake was different. Jake wasn't flashy. He wasn't the kind of man who could sweep a whole room with one smile. But he had something better. He had heart. We'd been together for 4 years, engaged for 8 months. We had our own inside jokes. He loved how I made him laugh during his worst kitchen disasters. I loved how he always left me the last bite of dessert, even though I knew he wanted it. He had struggled for years with his dream of opening a restaurant, and when no one else believed in him, I did. I gave my savings. I stood beside him when even his family rolled their eyes. He used to tell me, "Claire, you're the only one who makes me feel like I'm not a failure." He had seen Maya manipulate men before. He wasn't blind to it. He rolled his eyes when she made snide comments during wedding dress shopping. He laughed when she accidentally spilled wine on our engagement photos, brushing it off as clumsy jealousy. I trusted him. I trusted us. The rehearsal dinner was perfect. My father gave a speech about finding your person, and Jake squeezed my hand under the table. My mother teared up. Even Maya, radiant in her sapphire bridesmaid dress, raised her glass to toast us. "To Claire and Jake, may you always choose each other first." I believed her. God help me, I believed her. 2 nights later, sleep wouldn't come. My nerves buzzed like static. My dress was laid out, the caterer confirmed, the rings tucked safely in the best man's pocket. I thought, maybe I'll surprise Jake with coffee. Our last morning as unmarried couple. I still remember how easily my key turned in his lock. The sound of it, the small metallic click that had always meant comfort. But when I stepped inside, my entire world collapsed. There they were, my fiancé and my sister, tangled in sheets, tangled in my lingerie, the one I had bought for our honeymoon, the engagement ring I had watched him save for, resting on the nightstand, mocking me. Maya saw me first, and what I saw in her eyes wasn't shame, it wasn't fear, it was triumph. "I was going to tell you," she said, not even covering herself. "Jake realized he chose the wrong sister." Jake stammered. "Claire, it just happened. I'm confused. I still love you. I swear I do." But Maya cut him off with that laugh. That laugh that could strip paint from walls. Stop pretending you're sorry. We've been planning this for months. Tell her, Jake. Tell her about the hotel in Vegas, about Christmas when you said my name in your sleep. Months! Months of planning my humiliation while I was planning a wedding. I couldn't even scream. I couldn't even cry. I just walked out. Their voices chased me, but I didn't turn back. For the next 6 hours, I sat in my car at the beach where Jake had proposed, staring at my engagement ring, staring at my shaking hands. And that's when something inside me broke. Or maybe something inside me finally woke up.